For over 4 decades, Cameroon has lived under the same political rhythm: one man, one system, one promise that democracy is alive. But as the 2025 elections unfold, that promise is being questioned more than ever. The streets of Douala whisper one truth, the corridors of Yaoundé whisper another. And in between, the people stand, caught between hope and fear, change and control. This is not just another election. This is a test of truth, power, and silence. For many Cameroonians, elections have become a ritual, predictable, rehearsed, almost mechanical. The posters go up, the speeches roll out, and yet, the results rarely surprise anyone. President Paul Biya, at 92 years old, is once again running for another term. To some, he is the father of the nation, a man who kept Cameroon stable through decades of storms. To others, he is the very symbol of a system that refuses to change. But beyond the usual debates lies a deeper concern: is the election itself free and fair? Because behind every campaign speech and every ballot box stands a man who many believe holds the real keys to Cameroon's political machinery. Paul Atenoh Nji, Minister of Territorial Administration. Atenoh Nji has long been described as the guardian of the system, loyal, firm, and unshakable. He is the man who controls the rules of the game, who gets registered, who gets approved, and who gets silenced. Recently, he made headlines again, warning opposition parties not to declare their own results.
Cette tentative de vouloir proclamer des résultats tronqués à travers cette plateforme que nous venons de découvrir, c'est la ligne rouge à ne pas franchir. Et je dis à ceux-là de bien se rappeler qu'au Cameroun, c'est le seul pays où je dis bien la terre glisse en saison sèche.
His words were simple but heavy. Only the government has the authority to announce election outcomes. To some, that was just a statement of law. To others, it was a warning, a reminder of who truly runs the show. In cities across Cameroon, whispers are growing louder. Young voters talk about intimidation at polling stations. Civil society groups claim they are being watched, restricted, and sometimes silenced. Journalists report being harassed for covering stories that don't favor the government. And yet, official statements say everything is under control. But control, in a democracy, can be a dangerous word. Many recall the 2018 elections, where internet access was restricted in key regions. Votes were counted behind closed doors. And even before results were announced, celebrations had already begun for the ruling party. Today, in 2025, the pattern feels familiar. Only this time, the people are watching more closely. Social media has become the new battlefield, voices rising, stories spreading faster than censorship can stop them. Yet even online, fear lingers. Some users hide behind aliases, worried their words could cost them their freedom. And what about the opposition? Leaders like Maurice Kamto, once seen as major challengers, have been sidelined, banned or barred from running. Their supporters call it a political plot. The government calls it legal procedure. But to ordinary citizens, it feels like a script written long ago. Into this silence stepped Iset Karoma Bakari, once a loyal minister under Biya, now trying to lead a movement of change. His rallies have drawn massive crowds, his words have reignited debates, but even he faces barriers. He moves under tight surveillance. His campaign messages are often censored or twisted online. And his growing popularity has made him both a target and a symbol. The real question is not just whether Cameroon will hold an election, but whether the voices of its people will truly count. Across Africa, nations are watching, because Cameroon is not alone in this struggle. From Senegal to Uganda, the balance between democracy and control has become a continental story.